There are a million different ways to become a millionaire in crypto, but there's really only a handful of ways to do it easily with minimal effort. And in this video, I'm going to show you a strategy that I've used to build millions of dollars of net worth in crypto over the past 10 years. And even though there's no guarantee that this is going to work in the future, it's been a solid strategy for people that want a more hands-off approach to building wealth. And if you're new here, I'm Chris Dunn. I'm known as the world's first crypto trading and investing educator because I started creating Bitcoin videos over 10 years ago and even wrote this book, How to Trade Bitcoin for Serious Profit, in 2015 when Bitcoin was less than $200 a coin. And my goal with these videos is to help you level up your skills so you can build wealth as well. Okay, so one of the best ways to build wealth over time is through something called dollar cost averaging. A lot of people know what this is, but a lot of people do it wrong. But what this is essentially building into a position over time. And you can do this with Bitcoin, stocks, real estate, gold, or really any asset that you expect its value to climb over time. And the benefit is you don't have to worry about timing the market or picking market bottoms or getting stopped out of trades. But the problem is that most people approach this the wrong way. A lot of people end up getting scared out of the strategy and actually end up losing money. So let's take a look at some of the data on how this works with Bitcoin. So what we're looking at here is a simple strategy that I built for TradingView. And what this shows is the results of dollar cost average buying Bitcoin over time. And there's a few things that we can manipulate here to look at different results over different time periods. So one thing that I have set right now, if we go into the settings, is you can see I have the buy frequency set to monthly and the buy amount is $500. So basically going back to early 2013, if you bought $500 a month, what this would look like is a net profit of over $4 million, right? And one thing that we can do is manipulate when we started. So I know not everybody got in to Bitcoin 10 years ago. So let's say that we start this back test in 2020, right? Before the last bull market. One thing that you'll notice is this dramatically changes a couple of things. One, our net profit is about $12,000. So not bad for just very simple buy and hold strategy over the past couple of years. And one thing you'll notice on the chart here is this red line shows the prior all-time high of the market. Okay, and I'll tell you why this is important in a second. But the green line also shows your cost basis, which is the average price that you bought Bitcoin over time. So you can see if we go back and change this to 2013, your average cost basis or the average price that you paid for Bitcoin over time is going to be really, really low. That amount is actually $268. So again, that's if you started way back in 2013. But if you started again back in 2020, your averaged cost per coin would be $15,700. And so you can see at today's price up here around 30,000, you would still be up quite a bit. Now, one more thing that you can do to look at some what if scenarios is you can have this set up to only buy if price is a certain percentage below the prior all-time high. Now, what that means is when you're in a bull market, maybe you don't want to be buying when price is making new all-time highs. Maybe you only want to do that when price is, say, 50% or more below the prior all-time highs, right? So back here in 2020, the prior all-time high was here around $20,000. And this yellow line is set at 50% below that, right? You can see that's right below that $10,000 mark. So your buy signals would only trigger when you are deep into a bear market. And you can see here most recently, ever since late 2022, that's when we got below that 50% mark from the high back in 2021, around 69,000. And you can see what you can manipulate is just the different results. So you can see the net profit is a little bit less, but the drawdowns are also less, where if you're buying up here at all-time highs, you might actually be underwater. And so what I typically have done over the past 10 years is I really like to dollar cost average when prices are well below those prior all-time highs. And there's other strategies that we can use to increase our returns over time, like buying dips and breakouts during bull markets, or accumulating more aggressively when price is even more off of all-time highs and showing signs of capitulation, or even shorting as things are going parabolic, right? So there's many different ways to approach getting even higher returns. But for the sake of this video, I just wanted to show you what's possible with a very simple dollar cost averaging strategy. And everybody that's a member of the wealth building community actually gets this strategy and all the other strategies that I've coded as a part of their membership. So I'll link that up below if you guys want to get around a community of people that are gamifying their wealth building process. And if you want to be around expert mentors that have built millions of dollars in wealth through trading, investing, and building businesses. But you, at the end of the day, you actually don't even need a strategy to show you when to buy. You can just go in and look at your own finances and maybe talk to your financial advisor and figure out, does it make sense for me to own some Bitcoin? And if so, what's a responsible way that I can start building a position in this? And one thing that I really love about strategies is it just gives you the ability to remove the guessing and go in and see the actual performance and run these what if scenarios. What if I started at this date with this amount of money? What if I started buying, every week versus every month? Or, you can manipulate the different dollar amounts. So I hope this is helpful, guys. I know it's been quite a while since I posted a video here on YouTube. I've actually been really busy building our newsletter, which is called the Daily Dough. And I'll just show you this real quick. If you go to dailydough.co, we're doing a newsletter every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the inspiration for this video actually came from a brief that I wrote for this newsletter, where I gave some details and some results of the dollar cost averaging strategy. But I just wanted to go in this video in a little more detail and show you how this works. And if you guys want to actually use this strategy, you can use the link below to get it, set it up, and run your own scenarios. I hope this is helpful, guys. Again, stay sharp. The markets have been in a bull market for the first 6 to 8 months of this year. And it looks like things are really starting to heat up prior to the halving, which is coming next spring. So I hope you are really honed in, focused on your strategies, getting your money right, getting your skills leveled up. And let me know if you have any questions or comments below. Share this with a friend if anybody could get value from it. And I'll see you next time. Take care.